this is going to be an interesting night, isn't it? Please confirm your name and date of birth. Okay. Perfect. And age. Good. That was a cognitive test. You passed. Well done. I've got on my notes here that you're in for a bat bite. Okay. This is gonna be an interesting night, isn't it? Set this down. So, any chance that you caught the bat? Brought it in with you? No. No, it's fine. Most people aren't really focused on catching the bat when they're getting bitten by a bat, but it is helpful. If you catch it, then we can test it. And then you might not have to get the rabies shot. So, safety first. Where is the bite located at? Okay, your neck. Have you been feeling any kind of way, or... You've been feeling strange. Okay, give me 1 second. I don't have on my notes here who referred you or how you found us. Could you shed a little light on that for me? Victor. Naturally. So, let me get this straight. You're in our 1.5 Google review star rating urgent care because your friend, acquaintance, Victor, referred you to us for feeling rather strange after a bat bite. Okay. Hold, please. I'm gonna need thicker gloves for this one. So, did Victor bite you? Or... no? Well, that's good, because he knows better. Do you know who bit you? Okay. And Victor just happened to be nearby when you were bitten. Alright. I'm gonna step in closer. How are you doing proximity-wise right now? Can you hear anything yet? No, that's fine. As long as you don't know what I'm talking about, we're still good. Okay. I'm going to kind of check your neck out, if that's okay. Is it this side or this side? This side? Okay. Coming in close here. If you get any chompy urges, please let me know before you bite, okay? Okay. Looks like some minor bruising around the wound. Yeah, I can see the two fang entry points there. That's not ideal. And that was just the one, you said? No, just check over here sometimes. sometimes they take a little bit more than you realize, and you go unconscious for a little bit. I don't see any other wounds though, so that's good. But the depth of that one is a little concerning. Yeah. The fact that there's already some red veins going through it. I think they did apply venom, which is not ideal. They should know better. Okay, unhanding you. You still good? Alright, good. Yeah, I mean, this time of year, certain entities get a little bitey. We don't really know if it's, the time of the year, or if it's just because they get amped up due to all the costumes and all the people, and some just think it's funny, which is a real nuisance. But good news is I should be able to take care of you. I just need to know how far into this process you are so that I can dose you properly for whichever journey you pick. So give me 1 second. Let me grab something here. So before you get too much further along, I do just want to test this, because if I do this when you're any further along, chances are you'll lunge at me. So, just to make sure I've got our diagnoses right, how's this feeling? Does this feel any kind of way? I know for some, not a big deal, and for others it can be a much bigger deal. For you though, I'm mostly curious to see, coming closer, how we doing? Still good? Getting a little queasy in the belly there? Okay, yeah, that's what I was testing for. Okay. If I can I have your wrist? I'm gonna barely touch one little chain to it, and just kind of see what happens. Well, we only have a 1.5 rating for a reason, so thank you. Ooh, okay, yes, that was a pretty good reaction there. The eyes did flare up a bit. I'm gonna put this back. Okay, so diagnosis officially confirmed there. Let me, while I can still manipulate the area, I'm going to get a few measurements of that bite and get some DNA samples from it. Yeah, I have to write a whole report, a bite report, and we gotta figure out who bit you. You don't by chance know? No, you already said you didn't, that's right. Okay. Come down a little close here with this. Just hold real still for me, and yet again. If you get a bitey urge, please let me know before lunging if you can. No, don't worry, I get hazard pay for this. Okay, so that's a pretty wide fang set, actually. That should narrow it down. Okay, let me get a few photos of that. Yeah, this'll just... Okay, hold still for me. Just gonna... Okay. Get in close. to take photos of the bruising, the width of the fang marks, and now I'm gonna get a little DNA sample off of you if you don't mind. I do see a handprint starting to form over here, but I don't see any. Actually, I do. I missed it on that first one. I do see a talon mark, so let me take a fang swab first. Let's get right on back in here. Yeah, sorry if that tickles a bit. Okay, there you go. I'm gonna swab both real fast. Good job. No, you're doing really, really well. Okay, got that one. Let me go put this. Okay, got another one. I'm just gonna get a talon swab over here if you don't mind. Just brush your hair back there. Good job, thank you. Okay. And again, just swabbing for DNA so we can put it into the bite report and our records to see who's been a naughty, naughty entity. Okay, that should do. Okay, and let me get some disinfectant for you on that one. Yeah, I'm not gonna disinfect the bite itself, because we discovered the hard way it doesn't really play nicely with common human disinfectants, but the talon, that talon wound should be cleaned up. Okay, just get this over here. I know it might sting a little, I'm sorry. Yeah, and just get that all nice and disinfected. I could put a band-aid over it if you want me to. Or just leave it there. Great news, you should heal really fast soon. So. What are you doing? You still okay? You still with me? Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to work as fast as I can for you. Get all this neck stuff that requires close proximity taken care of as quickly as possible for both of us. Okay, that's good and disinfected. It could be worse, honestly. The talons get really long, so the fact that it was barely a flesh wound is, I was gonna say nice, but I'm just gonna shut up. So, I'm gonna do a quick little eye test. Out of curiosity, actually, what are you seeing? Okay, so you've already got the red going on. Yeah, okay, so you're a little further progressed than I initially thought, so that's actually credit to you. Let me check your eyes real fast, and we'll go from there, okay? Just follow the light. What color is that light? Okay, so it's still blue, that's good. Okay, follow the light only with your eyes. Don't move your head for me. Okay. And then follow it again. Again. Do me a favor. Look at my finger back here, please. Don't look at the light this time, just the finger, okay? Okay. That's concerning. same thing. You're doing great, by the way. Just hang in there with me. Okay, yeah. Okay, so your pupils are not constricting at all anymore, which makes sense given the everything being tinged in red, like you said. It's the first stages of transformation. Your body, as it's trying to, how shall I say, change. Your sight, every light source starts to become red because it's your body's way of trying to protect itself. The thought is it was a survival mechanism to, kind of send entities that were transforming away so that when they were in their most vulnerable state of going from human to fledgling, they would seek out shelter in like a deep dark cave or something because the light gets so abrasive to the retinas and everything. And it'll go away as you go through this process. It'll slowly transform from red to orange back to a really pretty golden hue, and then your vision will be normal again. But the idea of it, at least, is that it's supposed to encourage the transforming individual to seek shelter so they don't get burnt to a crisp by the sun. So I'm going to check your heartbeat. What's left of it, frankly. Alright, I'm going to touch you. Okay, deep breath in for me. And out. Deep breath in. And out. Just checking your lungs here too. Yeah, the lungs start to give off a different sound. Depending on how far along you are. Right back to the heart. Return your breathing to normal. Okay. That is one slow heartbeat. You feeling okay? Yeah. All right. Well, the good news is that you got here in time, so you have options. The bad news is they're a little limited, and I need to get them to you very quickly, so give me 2 seconds. Let me go grab something from the cupboard. It is my great honor and privilege of presenting you with your very own Matrix moment. Strange Headquarters provides me with my scientific sensibilities cringe at using the word potions, but potions to provide you with options. This little beauty you can take, and it'll transform you back into a human. No harm, no foul. We can do a nice little wipe, brain wipe if you want. We could also welcome you in to the Strange family and get you a job and therapy and, therapy and general support that you might need. This one alleviates the discomfort during your transformation, should you wish to go that route. Let me set these down. we'll simply take this pretty little syringe here and fill it up with the potion of your choosing. Inject it into the fang wounds there. And then I'll get you on your way to whatever life you choose. Yeah, not every bite results in a full transformation, but whoever bit you was playing a very not nice game and injected you with venom. So, when you get injected with venom, that's when you can make a transformation into a vampire yourself. So. And it's looking a little gnarly. You can probably start to hear my heartbeat right about now, based on symptoms, pupil dilation, heart rate slowing, not requiring nearly as much oxygen to live. So, no rush, but a little bit of rush. I do kind of need you to decide which one you want, because I'm gonna need to put that in, like, now. You sure? It's a big choice. Not to delay you or anything, but... Okay. Let me get that done. Alright, hold still for me. Try not to bite me. I'm just gonna come in here and gently, and it'll be a little cold, kind of like when you get an IV injected with iodine. Just getting that filled up for the second bang there. Okay, just right into that fang. Okay. Good job. Well done. Okay. Looks like that's taking appropriately. How you feeling? Okay. I've got a cot right over there that you can fall asleep on. I mean, regardless of which one you chose, it's gonna knock you out. It'll just make it more bearable. So, yeah. Sorry this happened to you tonight, and rest well. Dream of large, fluffy, cute bats. Or something. Sleep tight.